What? What is it? Have your weapon at the ready. I'm certain Carlia knows we're here. Must you? 25. When I arrived, before I could even draw my blade, Carlia was a master marksman, and her greatest weapon was the element of surprise. I was lucky. She missed my heart by mere inches. I staggered away from the ruins and my vision began to blur. It's then that I realized the bitch had poisoned her arrows. The last thing I saw was Carlia dumping his body into an opening atop the ruins. An unceremonious end for a remarkable man. To this day I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus that much. The guild was thrown into disarray. Several stepped up and tried to claim Gallus's former position as guildmaster. Sides quickly formed behind these men and the Ratway became a bloodbath. I saw what they did to Gallus. I wanted to use the guild's resources to hunt down Carlia. The others didn't even care he was gone. Fortunately, I persevered, and the other groups were either killed or they left Skyrim. The infighting had taken months to subside, which gave her time to go into hiding and carefully cover her tracks. I spent thousands of septum and used every contact at my disposal. But it was as if she had simply vanished. Like I said before, she was the best. That's enough of this unnecessary chatting. We need to keep going. This better be important. Keep your eyes open, your mouth shut. What? What is it? Let's get going. I want her head on my... They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, and a lot of skill. That should do it. You. Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard. You've just written your own epitaph. Pull the chain over there and what? Out for the spikes.
Yo!
Like Carlia reset. Who's there? Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. Making this too easy! This better be important.
Damn.
Is that the best you can do? Coward! Is that the coward?
Holy shit!
You can't hide from me. Is that the best you can do? Your end is near! Making this too easy! Is that the best you can do? I've killed legions like you. Your life is mine! There's two more of them ahead. Who's there? How disappointing. bone. What was that? You can't hide from me.
You!
You mean nothing! I've killed Legion. Like you. Who's there? That was hardly worth my time. Shouldn't take long. Your end is near! Is that the best you can do? Your end is near! What was that?
Fox!
Something's near. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. No one here now. What? What is it?
Boss!
I'll spit on your corpse! Making this too easy!
Boss!
You breathed your last! I've killed legions like you. Out of my way! Your life is mine! Who's there? Your end is near! Something's near. You mean... nothing! Your life is mine! You breathed your last! On the right track. She's been through here as well. This shouldn't take long. Out of my way! What was that? You can't hide from me. You mean nothing! I get this too easy!
Fus!
Your end is near! Is that the best you can do?
Fus!
You nothing!
Fus!
I'll spit on your corpse!
Zoom!
Who's there?
Zoom!
How disappointing. Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia's close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. There's little time for talk when you want. Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. I promise you, the thought crossed my mind. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves' Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here. Take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. Mercer lied to the Guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the Guild. I can promise you if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate. He was a scholar, a master thief. A natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question.
guess it's all clear now.
Must have run off.
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of Hunting Brew mead with me. Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe in there.
All right.
Yeah, Carlia. Then she's fine. Do you have Gallus's journal? No problem. Let me see it. No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text. No. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. A word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. In the time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society. Like the Altmer? Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own. The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era, killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland. The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now, horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind.
No, even Ranmir can only drink so much.
Let's just keep an eye on the supply. It's such a chore to
Yes, I suppose you're right.
I suppose that's a benefit to having so few customers.
I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table. He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out. Well, for the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome. Ah, yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship? Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details. Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calselmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you. Calselmo is stubborn. Can I help you with anything else?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ready to go yet?
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant would look
The reach
lovely
belongs
on
to the
my-
Forsworn!
Huh?
Enough!
Mercy!
You've stepped on us long enough!
This is all clear.
I die for my people.
You're here in the city.
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth God have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here. Heard they're reforming. What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
You here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves, understand?
Ondolamar is the commander of the Tholmor in Markarth.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calselmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings. preposterous. That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. While I appreciate the sentiment, being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate the need to keep my research a secret. I'm not certain how many scholars you're... Do you realize? You best rethink this course of action, or... Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you.
If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there. I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon. All right. I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been... eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Archay will reward you. Take my key, and be careful. Tread lightly in the hall. You need to leave.
Not many would walk blindly into a crypt,
I don't
smelling
think
of
you
steel
belong.
and blood, but not fear.
You need to leave.
I feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls. It's all right. I will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten.
Find out what's happening in the Hall of the Dead. Archay. It is his shrine people pray to when they visit the hall. And his divinity will watch over their ancestors on the way to the next life.
You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't
don't
you?
think you belong.
A brother or sister had died? An accident, of course.
You need to
Then the
leave.
hunger set in. Curiosity. What's the harm in just one bite?
You need to leave.
It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you. You can let
You
go
need
of
to
your
leave.
guilt.
You need to leave.
A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is too much. But you don't need to hide anymore. Namira, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you
I
are.
don't think you
She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment.
You need to leave.
It's inside Reachcliff Cave. But the dead have
need
stirred
to
from their
leave.
slumber recently, and I was forced here. Meet me there. We'll fight our way
You
to
need to
Namira's
leave.
embrace together. Until then, tell the people of Markarth that their dead won't be
need to
disturbed
leave.
anymore. We have bigger plans ahead.
I don't think you belong here. Archay protect you. You need to leave. I don't think you've returned. Divines, here. Take my amulet as a reward. All right then.
Whole Dwarven city underneath the keep. Nashu and Zel. Best steer clear if you don't want a steam centurion carving you up.
Halt! The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission. Until next time.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. Yeah. Calselmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could get to protect his research. Better them than us. We lost 3 good men to the traps up there. And for what? Just to see another damn spider clanking around? Well, at least this post is safe enough. Come on, let's get back to work. You're trespassing here. You better clear out. By order of the Jarl. Stop right there. Smart woman. Now, come along with...
You're not one of my workers. What are you doing here? You hard of hearing. I run this smelter, and I'm late meeting our silver quota. What do you want?
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
Smelted. Too much. Are you complaining? Word.
What is it, Elf? Outsiders aren't trusted. By the gods! It...
Cleared out, I guess.
Are you complaining? Word. If you have strength to whine, you have strength to smell.
Tacitus, what is this?
A nail?
Is that what you call it? In the Legion, we called it useless. Look how brittle the metal is. Need a new blade? Tacitus? Boy's an Imperial. I keep showing him how to treat the iron, but he never gets it. In the Legion, the Imperial Smiths used to read books when they couldn't set their hammers straight. Wisdom of the old, I guess. If you find a book called The Last Scabbard of Akrish, could you bring it to me? Tacitus sure isn't learning by example. Thanks. Of course.
No.
Got enough? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I got the money to spare, I think.
I thought I said what's wrong with your appearance.
What?
thought that's what it said.
The top thing that's on my screen right now, wait how long? How the fuck did you misread that?
I don't know. Oh, it's the one earlier. Me talking to that girl.
Oh. Probably did say that, because she's an orc.
Need a new blade?
Where'd you learn to smith? Is that what you saw?
Protect yourself or deal some damage?
What's wrong with your apprentice, I think.
Oh!
It looks like appearance.
I can see that now. Sell all my garbage. That's actually the only one of this item in the entire game. Actually... I'm keeping this. I don't know what this is, but I'm keeping it. Madness ore. But yeah, in this game, the orcs and vampires come from Molag Bal, who is the god of something. I don't know what he's the god of, but... he looks like an orc.
The god of war.
No, the god of war would be the prince of destruction, Ernest Dagon.
The finest weapons and armor.
I don't think that's who he is, Alex. More of the funny set that I'm looking for.
I'm Gore's assistant. I help him.
Yeah, so the, fuck, what's it called? The shop systems restart every 48 hours, so you get different stuff in them.
So you get different stuff.
Yeah, every 48 hours, the shop stuff changes. And technically, the way the shops work in this game, there's a chest underneath the ground linked to this NPC with the items that they sell in it. And if I can get... How the fuck did they do it again? Fuck. Oh, I remember now. If you can get underground in Whiterun, there's a way to get to it. I'll show you in a little bit.
The finest weapons and armor.
Damn, shitty stuff today. God damn. Ping!
Let me know if you need something.
God damn!
Forza is the one you should ask if you need any.
I think it looks unique. This armor.
There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing. You a fighting gal? I'm drunk. 100 septims I can take. Barehanded. That's the spirit. Let's go.
I'm gonna kick your ass. God damn, he hits like a truck. I'm wearing full armor and he still hits like a truck.
Something I said?
God damn.
Wait, I can still fight. No. Fair fight. Here you are.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened? A force? Strange. Well, I hope the 8 give you more peace in the future, for what it's worth.
Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen.
You know, I can tell you're a Forsworn by the paint on your face, right?
Your pocket. Need to get going. What is it?
You're as good as dead.
Uh-uh.
Somebody help.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there. Everything here appears to be in order. You can move along now.
Thank you very much. People pop in every once in a while.
So you don't know anything about this house?
It's pretty unique for PlayStation streaming.
It's a
Alex.
and it's always
People are actually popping in every once in a while to watch the stream. It's pretty unique.
What did you say? Oh, are you speaking English?
Huh?
Can you say that again?
Say what again?
The whole thing you said.
What whole thing I said?
Out of my way.
Something popping on to the stream.
What are you talking about?
Bro.
What? Bro, I think you're going crazy. I think you're crazy.
No. You can't gaslight me. I am the gas in the light.
What's a light?
I think that's something you put in food to make it more salty.
No, I think that's garlic.
I don't know what that is. Is that English?
I think garlic's, I think it's a city in Texas.
Oh, Garlic City.
Yeah, Garlic City. Whatever that is.
Yeah. It's, my grandfather used to live there.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have a grandfather.
Your grandfather's dead. I killed him.
Oh, you did?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you dog ate you from work.
What about my dog eating my grandpa?
You texted me that you burnt your calamari.
What's calamari?
It's kind of like the rim of your car. Like, yeah.
Calamari's the rim of my car?
Yes, it makes your car better.
Really?
Yeah, I can make it smart.
Does it now?